Hello guys, in this tutorial we will see how to model a network in VISUM, which is normally used for travel demand modeling and transportation planning purposes. The modelers develop full regional scale models for their cities and for the regions, the base scenarios and future forecasting purposes and for master planning. They make models in PTV VISUM. It's a very powerful tool, and when you want to analyze we want to see a big picture of the transport network, we normally use VISUM. It gives us the key performance indicator results, and also it has the capability to perform our classical 4-step transport model, which includes trip generation, distribution, mode choice, and trip assignment. And VISUM gives us a lot of options in these things, so it is highly customizable. The graphic properties are very strong, and there are a lot of traffic assignment options as well. So there are a lot of things that you can do in VISUM, and that's why it's as a preferred choice of many modelers. They like to work in VISUM. So before we start, I want to show you what is the layout of this software, what is the user interface of VISUM. So this is the VISUM. As soon as you install it, this is the window you will be looking at. So this is your main window. Here you will create your network, or you can import your network, and you can also switch on the background maps if you have an internet connection with you. So you can access, in the latest versions, you can access the Microsoft Bing Maps by default, and in the older version, it used the OpenStreetMaps. So you can enable disable maps by clicking on this globe icon here, and you can take snapshots of your models by clicking this camera icon. This is to take a print layout of the map of the network. Then the important things are over here, this plus button and this arrow button. This plus button is called insert mode. So it's also called edit mode. So it allows you to insert objects into your network, like nodes, links. Whenever you want to add something, you have to make sure you have selected this plus button, insert mode. And when you want to edit, when you want to select something, you will click the arrow button. You can use this hand tool to move around the network. You have this measurement tool to measure distance between 2 points. And here you have the main network objects: nodes, links, turns, zones, connectors. So we will go over them when we create a network. Here you will have two windows here, network window and matrix window. So the network shows you the network objects, and the matrix here, it will show you your demand metrics for different modes like cars, bus, public transportation, or so it depends upon how many demand metrics are available that you collected in your survey, in your OD, origin destination surveys, travel demand surveys. How many mode choices did you capture from origin zones and destination zones? So you have in the end you have a matrix showing the total outgoing trips and total incoming trips for the different zones. So based on that, you can create matrices here. Normally the minimum you need to create a model is the private transport, which are normally the private cars, and the public transport, which has normally the transport, the mass transit buses, public transport buses. So once you have these two, you can assign demand to your model. So in VISUM we call it PRT and PUT. So PRT stands for private modes, and the PUT stands for public transport modes, and obviously both of them uses different traffic assignments. Here, this is called the matrix window, and this is the network window. Another thing is, before you start creating, you have to make sure your scale is okay. So here you can see the scale is too far. It's 1 in 983.12288. So it means that it's a lot zoomed out. So if you try to create a link, it will be zoomed out. It will be too long for assessment. So you have to make sure that if you are using a background map, it will be easier for you to zoom into the area you want to model or create. So make sure you are able to see the zones boundaries clearly, and you are able to see the road networks clearly to make your work easier, so you can easily create the network objects over the map. So make sure the scale is okay. So right now this scale looks good for working, so I can create something here, so the things and the links will have reasonable length. Once you go see here on the top, you have file option, in which you can you have different options to open the file, open the model file. By the way, the VISUM model files are called version files .ver. You can save the version as import, export, print, set project directories, which is very important, and it is recommended to use the same folder for all the different file types related to the model. So in VISUM you may have different files for the matrices, shape files. You want to make sure all the things are in the same folder. So you can change the directories, edit project directories, and you can set the same, create a new folder, and make sure the path of the file types is set the same for your work. This is the default path. Here you can change all of them together by clicking this option. Then you have edit mode, where you can edit properties. The thing is, in Calculate we have a lot of different tools that we can that is the processing tools that we use in our transport models. Like we can, if we want to create a scheme matrix, we have to go to Calculate. So in Calculate you have in option here, if I click here create, I can create all these different things in VISUM. You can see private assignment, initialize assignment, deletes all the assignment results, and initialize the model. PUT assignment, if you want to assign public transport network on the model, then all these different things. You can also even do signal time optimization based on the traffic volumes. In demand model you have all the options to create trip generation, trip distribution, mode choice, and trip assignment from here. So in PUT you have all the things related to public transportation. In matrices you can also do matrix correction by using the T-flow fuzzy equation. So it's very handy tool to correct the matrices. Sometimes you don't have the origin destination counts, and you have the traffic counters installed on the main roads. If you have the data like this, you may want to shift the data to the matrices. So T-flow fuzzy comes very handy in these situations. It allows you to convert that traffic data into metrics in the matrix form, which will allow you to assign those strips in the network. You can also calculate scheme matrices. Scheme matrices relate to if you want to find travel times between the zones, if you want to see average speed between the zones. So those are the scheme matrices. And then you also have additional plugins which you can use here. So all of these things you will access in procedure sequence. You also have general procedure settings. In normally when we want to create scheme matrices, we have to select the appropriate option, and to select that appropriate option, like what do we want to create a scheme matrix for, time, speed, or distance, we have to create make sure that the appropriate thing is selected from here, and the units are okay. The units should be the ones that you want to work in. So you have length in meters and kilometers. We normally work in kilometers because we are working on a big scale. The times is usually in minutes, but you also have an option for the seconds. Then graphics is to edit the graphic parameters. If you want to change the colors, you want to change the layout of your model, you can change that from here. You can also use isochrones. Isochrones mean different colors for different travel times, different distances. So it's also a very cool feature in VISUM. Then you have network tools. Demand is a very useful tab here. Demand. In demand, you have an option to set the demand for different segments in your model. So these are the transport system or the demand system. So if I click here, so not by default we have two model segments already created for us: C for the car and X for the public transport. So these are the minimum, as I told you, to assign in your network. You can also add more modes, create more modes if you want to add more modes in your system. Okay, but these three are the ones that are already added: bus, car, and walk. The second thing is demand data. In demand data, if you go to demand data, you can create a demand segment and also assign matrices to the different cars and PUT segments. So once you have the demand matrix created, you can assign that matrix to the car and the matrix for the PUT. So VISUM will take the demand directly from that matrix. Lastly, you should know that you also have a demand model. So demand model is what you will use to when you want to create a 4-step travel demand model: trip generation, distribution. So to create a demand model, you have to create a model here first, where you will load your person groups and activity pairs, and then create a demand strata. So you will create person groups, activity groups, and then demand activity groups, meaning how the type of trips: home to work, work to home to school, school to work, home to recreation. So all these trips, if you have all these trips information, you can create those pairs here. Person groups are the population, the people who are making the trips. And then if you have these two things with you, you can create a strata that we call in travel demand model a demand strata. Once you have that, you are good to go and to create your travel demand model in VISUM. So in the next video, we will try to set up how to create a network in VISUM.